Welcome in everyone, this is Sean with MTG 808 Jr. and today we're going to be taking our blue-red control list through a Holiday Pauper, Standard Pauper queue. Try to get some 5 wins to get us a Firemind's Research alternate art promo. We've tried out a bunch of different versions of control. We did a video on black-red control that seemed pretty sweet. We've been trying out blue-black control. We were using that as the end boss for the youth Standard Pauper tournaments for a while, but I wanted to try out blue-red control mostly because I think Hypothesizzle is a really strong magic card, and just kind of exactly what a control deck wants to be doing. So 5 mana, instant, draw 2 cards, then you may discard a non-land card. When you do, Hypothesizzle deals 4 damage to target creature. So at worst, you're going to just pay 5 mana to draw 2 cards, which is a little expensive, but fine. But you also have the flexibility. If you have a card in your hand that you want to trade for a creature in play that has 4 or less toughness, you just get to do that as well. And the way that Hypothesizzle is worded, I'm not sure if they get to respond to you choosing to discard the card. I'd have to check the rules on that. I guess we'll find out if it comes up. So Hypothesizzle is in the deck to kind of both kill creatures and draw cards, which is exactly what the deck is trying to do. We've got a 4 Sheathen Fires and 2 Shocks to kind of help support Hypothesizzle with the removal. Essence Scatter to help kind of take out big things before they come down. The deck is kind of weak to hexproof creatures, so hopefully we can just counter them before they come into play. And then Blink of an Eye is also a sort of removal spell. If they use a combat trick or something to save their creature out of burn range, then maybe we can just bounce it. So that's like the removal package, and then a Devious Cover-Up is also a counter spell, which kind of helps us keep the board clear. It has a secondary effect, which I'll talk about more later, but 4 mana counter spell is a little expensive, but we're really just playing it for the second effect, and countering spells is good. We're also playing a fair amount of card draw. 4 Ops allows us to trim on lands, and then that gives us more non-land cards in our hand that we can discard to Hypothesizzle. And then we're also playing Divination and Secrets of the Golden City. I would be playing 4 Secrets here instead of 3/1, but I'm not going to craft more Secrets, and as I've said before, Rivals of Ixalan commons are the hardest commons to get, because they've only had one limited event where you can draft them. And I haven't spent gold on just buying straight packs yet. I'd rather spend my gold to draft. So tying the deck all together, we have Goblin Electromancer, a blue or red for a 2/2 Goblin Wizard. Instants and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. So because the card draw spells and Hypothesizzle and Devious Cover-Up can be kind of slow, Goblin Electromancer just kind of helps us to kind of turbo through our deck. And then Is It Lock It kind of does something similar, helps ramp our mana, and then later in the game it turns into a draw 2, which is really nice for these control decks. I think the Lockets are just kind of going to slot into a lot of the control decks in the format. And then to actually win the game, we have 2 Coldwater Snappers, 6 mana, 4/5 hexproof, really good at blocking, also kills the opponent in 5 hits. And Salvager of Secrets, 5 mana, 2/2, enters the battlefield, return an instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. We can get back Hypothesizzle or cheap removal if we're losing on tempo. Salvager of Secrets is a loop with Blink of an Eye. So you can get back Blink of an Eye and then pay 4 to kick Salvager of Secrets after you block something before damage happens. You kick Blink of an Eye to bounce Salvager of Secrets, draw a card, and then when you replay Salvager of Secrets, you can get back Blink of an Eye, and then each time you do that loop, you get to draw a card. So that's kind of cool. You can just get back more card draw, you can get back Hypothesizzle, or Devious Cover-Up. So since we have so much card draw, and we're just kind of like burning through our deck, it is possible that we deck out, but Devious Cover-Up helps make sure that we don't. So if a spell is counter target spell for 4 mana. If a spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into its owner's graveyard, and then we may shuffle up to 4 target cards from your graveyard into our library. So this kind of just makes sure that we never run out of win conditions. If they kill all of our creatures, we can just shuffle them back, and then having 2 devious cover-ups means that the second one can shuffle the first one in, and then it loops. Or if they counter one, then Salvager of Secrets can get it back out of our graveyard, and then we just shuffle this more Salvager of Secrets in. So this kind of just makes sure that we can never deck, and then we just have a bunch of card draw, removal, and then a couple of win conditions. So let's hop into the queue and see how we do. Holiday Pauper. Blue-red control, and let's see if we can get that Firemind's Research. Alright, this is kind of a risky hand. We're on the draw. We're probably going to have to end up like turn 2 Blink of an Eye for no value, and then turn 3 cast Divination. I really dislike mulliganing though, so I'm going to keep. This deck probably mulligans better than normal decks though, just because we have so much card draw. So it might be correct to just like mulligan for a more interactive hand. Well, that was a good draw. That means we're going to be able to counter their turn 3 play. Okay, that's fine, especially now that we drew Essence Scatter. You're a turn late opt, but we'll still take you. Hopefully he tries to play a 4-drop here and we get to counter it. Looks like he's just attacking though. Oh, he's doing nothing. That makes... I want a Blink of an Eye here, because I want a Divination this turn. And I would have to discard a card if I had Divinationed without casting a spell first, since I was on the draw. And since he didn't do anything with 4 mana here, it's unlikely that he'll do anything besides replay Druid of the Cowl next turn. So I think this is a good spot for me to just snap off Divination by casting Blink of an Eye there. Or I could hold up Essence Scatter, and then opt to try to find more lands. Yeah, I think I'd rather just Divination here. Take the window. Okay, so still no mountains or 4th land, but we do have 2 ops in our hand, so I'm pretty optimistic. Optimistic. Let's see if he was slow rolling a 4-drop last turn. Alright. Do you have a 2-drop? Nope, no 2-drop. Alright, let's opt to try to find a land. Okay, we'll take it. And then we can just pass and hold up Essence Scatter. If he doesn't cast anything, then we'll opt. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't cast anything, though. Druid of the Cowl, sure. I just want to get cards out of my hand. Because next turn I'm going to play Electromancer, and then I have Essence Scatter and Opt that I can cast in the same turn. Ooh. Or I could just play Locket and then hold up Essence Scatter. I think I like that more. Locket Oh, it's like playing a land here when we wouldn't otherwise play a land. Yeah, we're under no pressure from this Druid of the Cowl. He might be color screwed since he's doing so little with his mana here. My turn, we're gonna opt. We'll keep that. So that means that we can play Electromancer here, and then hold up Hypothesizzle or Devious Cover-Up. And it also stops the bleeding from Druid of the Cowl, which is nice. Okay, you can have Llanowar Elves, that's fine. He's gotta be color screwed if he's doing this little with his mana. Okay. We're just gonna Hypothesizzle. If we draw like a medium card, then we'll probably pitch it to kill the Druid, but I'm also perfectly happy just drawing 2 here. Yeah, I've got awesome cards in my hand. I'm not going to discard any of them. I might have discarded that locket, but we'll just play it. Yeah, so now we're getting to the point where we're just, like, firing off draw spells each turn. We're getting to the point where we can, like, Salvage of Secrets and Hypothesizzle in the same turn. This is feeling pretty good. Alright, we're gonna block here and then Hypothesizzle it if he has a combat trick. Maybe he has 2 combat tricks. Ooh, that would be a good situation for us to figure out if he can respond to us deciding to discard a card to Hypothesizzle. Okay. Well, I guess we're not going to discard a card. Sure, let's discard and kill the Llanowar Elves, I guess. Okay. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Because the Electromancer died, I can no longer get back Hypothesizzle and cast it. But I can just get back Hypothesizzle and then hold up all these other cards in my hand. So I think I'm just going to do that. Yeah, just want to draw all of the cards. I think I'm going to play Electromancer too. It holds up Sheevan Fire and Essence Scatter. Let's see. Oh, we're done. If I devious cover up, I would get back probably like divination, hypothesizzle, essence scatter, blink of an eye, something like that. Maybe he is just mono green and just hasn't drawn any good creatures. Alright, you can hit me for a bunch. That's fine. Okay, that's fine too. Okay. So he's down to one card in his hand. I've got 2 lockets in play I can crack, and a Hypothesizzle that can kill this Druid of the Cowl. Yeah, let's just... Pew, pew, pew. And now we get the hold up, cover up, and... well, we are holding up everything, and if he does nothing, then we pop the locket. Easy essence scatter. Ooh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exactly 10 for secrets. Feels good. And then... yeah, I don't see us losing this game from this point. We have so much card draw here. Down to 30 cards in our deck. Yeah, he's just gonna scoop probably. Boom. Yeah, alright. A little light on interaction, but I don't really see myself mulliganing this. If he's playing white, then we probably want to try and find a Shivan Fire or a Shock. Because then on turn 3 we can play Is It Locket and then tap for Shock. Is this the same guy? No. Green-white. Lots of people playing green tonight. Definitely don't need that yet. Drawing all of the non-instants and sorceries. But this is fine. Maybe he like ramps out something fat. Oh, this might be the Aura's deck, which is very good against us. Or just a mishmash of cards. Okay. Let's play the locket. And we're done. Just slowly developing our mana. Oh, come on, let's get a second Electromancer. Let's draw Hypothesizzle, and then we can play a second Electromancer, and then cast Hypothesizzle in the same turn. That would be sweet. Bristling Boar, okay. Oddly very good against our particular board, since So next turn we can play out the Cold Water Snapper. Ooh, nice. Okay, we're taking 6 here. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's go digging. And 5, 10. We're gonna just draw 3 here. And probably chump block the boar. And then hopefully draw into some removal. Big chumpy. Okay, there we go. So let's do this now, because if he has a pump spell, we can Sheevan Fire again, but he does not. So let's opt, see what we can find. I don't think we need that. We have this Sheevan Fire in our hand already. Yeah, I think I'm happy drawing that land instead, because eventually we're going to want to pop these lockets. Arcane Flight. I'm just gonna kick this in case he has a pump spell. So now we need to try and draw an Essence Scatter in case he draws a hexproof creature. I'd be very surprised. Oh, well, there we go. Ask and you shall receive. Did not want to leave a mountain open, but that's fine. Take vengeance. Okay, you got it. Arcane Flight. Let's see what we can draw here. Okay, I will take that. So we're going to get to Salvager's Secrets back, a Sheevan Fire, and then we'll have exactly enough money to kick the Sheevan Fire, or enough mana to kick the Sheevan Fire on the Druid. We are at 8 though, and his Sarah Disciple is going to keep hitting us. So we gotta draw something, but between this opt and popping these lockets, I'm optimistic about how this game ends up. We're also racing him now. Yes, that resolves. You can have a Land of War Elves. Don't need any more lands. Ooh, nice. Alright. Let's pop one of these lockets, see what we find. Blink of an eye is interesting. He's jumping. Ooh, for the blowouts. So let's see, what do we have redundancy of in our graveyard? Let's do divination, salvager of secrets, we can't get back anyway. One Sheevan Fire, and one blink of an eye. So let's play this. We'll get back Secrets of the Golden City. And we will bash. Boom. We're going to be hitting him for 10, and he's at 12. But this game is pretty much just over. Aw. How nice of him. Alright. Attack! Alright. Well, ending the game with 8 cards in our hand sure feels good. But yeah, this game was decided like 5 or 6 turns ago. But props to him for playing it out. Yeah, all the gold. Okay. Chugging along here. That was our second win. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. Having so many expensive cards and so few lands. Yeah, this, we at least have interaction. I will keep this. If he is not playing an aggressive deck, then I might have to opt on my upkeep. He's probably playing an aggressive deck, so this shock is probably fine. Ooh, white-black. Have not seen this yet. It's probably vampires. I really want to keep that. That might be greedy. But we did mulligan, so I'm looking, yay. Looking for some card advantage to help us hit land drops. Good thing I kept that. Alright. Nice target for our shock here. Ooh. I think I want to opt first. Okay, we'll keep that. And then we will play the Electromancer, and I'm just going to shock now so that we don't get caught by a combat trick. And I'm liking our spot here. Okay. Flyers. I'll attack. I'd be very surprised if he blocked. But if he does block, there's a good chance that he has a combat trick, and then we get to blow him out with Sheevan Fire. Okay. Just gonna get back my divination, keep drawing cards. Ooh, that's a good one. Can't cast that quite yet. Let's see. If I play the Locket, I can still hold up Blink of an Eye and Sheevan Fire. I don't really want a Devious Cover-Up yet. Like, Devious Cover-Up is better later in the game when I have, like, Salvager of Secrets and other stuff in my graveyard. So let's, like, him dealing 3 to us here is fine. If he plays another creature, then I'll try and Sheevan Fire it. Ooh. Well, I can't Sheevan Fire that in response. I'm at a high enough life that I'm going to wait until I can kick the Blink of an Eye, though. I should have Sheevan Fired the Silver Beak at the end of turn. I guess I can do it now, but... and then still hold up Devious Cover-Up. Ooh, that was a good draw. And we can still Hypothesizzle if we want to. I guess that's okay. I can't Hypothesizzle anymore. Maybe I should have just Hypothesizzled in response. I think I just want to run out the Cold Water Snapper and start racing him. Shields are down, but between Hypothesizzle and Devious Cover-Up, I'm pretty optimistic about being able to race whatever ends up happening. Okay, run out the locket. And then we will bash. He might make this block. No, he's just taking it. Okay. Maybe I didn't want to play that locket there because I could discard it to Hypothesizzle. What is this? Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. That's his last card in his hand. Yeah, let's just counter this. Let's do opt, and that's it. I don't want to draw another shock. And I'd rather have these guys as targets. I don't really want to draw another Electromancer either. Alright. He did draw 9 lands that game. This is a very good hand. We're on the draw, so having no interaction is a little worrisome, but looks like this is a control mirror. See if we can find a land with this opt. Scribe both to the top. Don't need another locket. Okay. We can still cast Divination next turn, assuming Electromancer lives. Is he mono blue? Oh, okay, he's mono blue aggro. Interesting. Come on, land. Yay, we drew a land. Okay, so I'm going to let the Kitesail Corsair hit me this turn. Because I want to hold up Essence Scatter. I'd rather Essence Scatter a spell, and then Sheevan Fire next turn, then Sheevan Fire this now, and then have Essence Scatter in my hand, facing down another creature. So let's Divination first. And we drew a land, so we're going to play it, play Locket, and then probably let's just Sheevan Fire this now. That's a very good target for Hypothesizzle. Wow, put both in the yard. He didn't even keep Opt. Wow. Maybe he has another 5-drop in his hand. Well, hopefully we draw a non-land. Yeah, very happy to discard this Electromancer here. And just get his Watcher in the Mist. And we'll play the Highland Lake. So next turn we can play Salvager of Secrets and get back probably Divination or Hypothesizzle. One top, one bottom. Yeah, just gonna get back Hypothesizzle here. Oh, unless he has a counterspell. Nope, no counterspell. Yeah, just getting back Hypothesizzle. Hypothesizzle just is such a good Magic card. Okay, you have a Dimir Informant. Get to Surveil. Ooh, nice Bend Radical idea. Jumpstart Surveil combo. Alright, let's just cast this now. And we'll pitch the Shock to kill the Dimir Informant. And then we'll play a land and probably pop the Locket. You got it. Okay, so he kept one. That seems silly. Why would you do that? Oh, I guess he wants to attack with the 2 Omen Speakers. Dispersal. Make you spend 2 mana later and get in 1 damage. Does not seem worth a card. I would have pitched it to Radical Idea instead if it were me. Especially since he topped his card here. But now we get to just run out the Cold Water Snapper. That resolves. Bzz. I guess we could have played the Electromancer last turn. Yep. You're at 20, man. You shouldn't be chump blocking this soon. If you get 2 more power in play, then you get to trade with Coldwater Snapper. Maybe this deck wants some number of radical ideas, just more cards to pitch to Hypothesizzle. I don't know what I would cut. I don't think I'd cut Opt for it. Alright. That is fine by me. Yeah, just gonna get back Hypothesizzle here. And not gonna cast it. I guess I should have played my Highland Lake instead of an untapped land, since I'm not going to use all my mana this turn. That resolves, sir. Well, no. I don't want to let him scry. We'll just Essence Scatter it. See, because he chump blocked my Coldwater Snapper, now I can attack with all of my guys. Okay, yeah. Alright, one more win and we get our second Fire Mines Research promo. Yeah! Yeah, this hand seems fine. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna lead with Mountain then, since he... Nah, we'll lead with this. Because this allows us to hold up Essence Scatter next turn. Essence Scatter and Sheevan Fire and Shock. Yeah, let's just do this now on this guy. And I don't think I care that much about the Rustwing Falcon yet. Let's see if we get a better target for this Sheevan Fire. Okay, I'll just fire this off. Fire this off. Oh man, there's so many good puns in playing this deck. So now we're just gonna fire off this divination. Nice. We got the island that we need to double spell next turn with Electromancer. Ooh, nice. So we're just gonna hold up Essence Scatter. He's still got cards in his hand, so we want to hold up our interaction. If he didn't have cards in his hand, then I would snap off the divination for sure. But if we let him play to the board too much while this Essence Scatter isn't doing anything, then we're going to fall too far behind. Starcrown Stag, yeah, we'll Essence Scatter that. I am going to Divination here, and then probably Blink of an Eye, the Bristling Boar. And this way it lets us use all of our mana. That worked out quite nicely. Now we get to Sheevan Fire the Angel. We can even play Locket and kick Sheevan Fire. Ooh, and then Hypothesizzle. This is just getting better and better. How far away are we from ascending? 6, 7, 8. So we're 2 lands away. We will decline, and then I guess on his upkeep we will Sheevan Fire it. Man, this Electromancer has made us so much mana this game. One, two, three, four, 5 mana. It's made us 5 mana this game so far. Alright. And now we get to learn... Oh no. Play our land first. That would have been embarrassing. Learn the secrets of the Golden City. Yes. Alright. We'll make this trade. He doesn't want to trade. Okay, well then I guess we'll just block with this one. I think if I cut anything for a radical ideal, it would be a land. But I think I'm already at 21 lands, something like that. Do you have a pump spell? Because I have a bounce spell. My turn. Let's opt. Don't need that. Draw some crads. Nice. Alright, we'll counter that. Draw 2. Alright. Got this one locked up. Locking it up. Alright. Ooh, this deck just tore through this tournament. So I guess Hypothesizzle is the real deal. And we get a pack, yay! Firemind's Research, woo! Alright. Well, if there's anything I've learned from these last couple of videos is that... And our mythic wild card, yeah! Still need common wild cards though. What was I saying? So if there's anything I've learned from these videos is that it seems like control is where you want to be in the format right now. I don't think I would make any changes to this deck. Maybe cut a land for a radical idea. I don't like you could. I think if you're gonna play more Secrets of the Golden City over Divination, you want to cut a mountain for another dual land, so like a Guildgate probably. And yeah, I liked the 2 Blink of an Eye, I liked the 2 Shock. I was thinking about playing Bombard, but I figured Hypothesizzle covers all the stuff Bombard does, so I'd rather just have more cheap removal. Yeah, I could see getting a radical idea in here, but I'm really liking where it's at right now. So let me know what you think. Did I make any egregious misplays? Let me know what you think of the deck. And then as always, if you want to support the channel, support what we do, support the content that we make, support the project that we run. I guess the internet is being slow right now. Please consider becoming a patron subscriber. Not only would you be supporting the creation of amazing Standard Pauper content like what you are watching here. Nope, it just doesn't want to load. But you will also be supporting Youth Magic here on Oahu. MTG 808 Junior runs regular monthly or multiple tournaments a month for Youth Standard Pauper here on the island of Oahu, and we run 2 scholarship tournaments each school year, possibly more if we continue to grow. So please consider becoming a Patreon subscriber, even though my Patreon page is not loading right now. But thanks for stopping by. Let us know what you think, and catch you next time. Peace.